5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that's kind of cool. 1. What's up, guys? This is Joe14, and I am here with a surprise sort of guest.
The return of the knack. Temporarily. I am back. Yes, I had to set up that.
The knack is back.
Yes, that is in fact the joke. But yeah, I'm back for one episode only because of a special event which I did not realize.
It is the 1-year anniversary of Facecast. We recorded our first episode on February 12th and released it on February 14th, and you guys will be hearing it on February 14th.
And we're recording it on February 12th. So hey, it all works out great. It was a necessity that I be here, and especially because there's some interesting stuff to talk about today.
And because there's no one else to talk.
Yeah, that too.
Unfortunately, as I said in our last episode, C4 has left, and I have a new cast member, Takeshi Dude, who is on vacation at the moment.
Wish I could have met the new guy.
Yeah. You probably will in March when you come back for the Star Wars, the Clone Wars bonus episodes, right?
No promises.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Do you want to start? Let's start off with the Lego movie. So I was planning on doing a review thing for the Lego movie on Saturday of last week. However, after seeing the movie, I just could not think of anything to say, really. It's a fantastic movie. You really have to see it. You can't really explain it, and it's the only thing I can really say is it's got a lot of nostalgia. If you're not like a huge Lego fan or you're not a kid, it's not going to really pull you in that much. But if you have a great interest in Lego and you played with Legos as a kid, or you still play with Legos as an adult, or you are a kid who plays with Legos, you will enjoy the movie for sure.
Yeah, I think it perfectly encapsulated the Lego experience from every facet of the community. It was pretty much represented in there, except for the construction side of things. They didn't really touch upon that at all.
Hey, Bionicle for half a second.
Oh yeah.
That was actually that was like, that just made my night after seeing that. Even for 5 seconds, that they chose to do Bionicle instead of Hero Factory.
It was pretty nice that they left that in there. Yeah, it was great. I've kind of talked out on the movie because we did like this hilariously overblown hour-and-a-half long review on it.
I listened to like the first 20 minutes and I was bored already.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was interesting. It was way too long, I know. So I don't really have too much else to say on it other than you gotta watch it. It's great.
It really is a good movie.
Stay all the way through to the end.
I hope you wouldn't leave in the middle. That's a waste of money.
Some people do, believe it or not.
For real?
Yeah, they get bored.
You actually saw people get up and
No,
leave?
not in this movie, but people get bored. People leave. People get hungry. They go to eat. You know?
Dropping $7, I'd stay even if it was the most awful thing. At least you could fall asleep in the comfy chairs.
Are your chairs comfortable?
Yes, the seats are actually pretty nice.
You lucky soul.
I know, right?
My seats aren't terrible. They're not fall asleep in them comfy, but, you know, hey, not bad.
And they have cup holders.
Oh yeah, the cup holders. That is my favorite part. So where are we going with this line of discussion? We're talking about cup holders.
I don't know.
Let's
go back to the topic at hand.
Let's roll it back a little.
So aside from the Lego movie itself, I want to talk about some of the sets. As many of you know, there are 3 sets that are coming out in March. Some larger sets that are coming out after the movie. There's the construction mech, Emmett's construction mech, the police super secret police dropship, and Benny's spaceship. And I actually found out that the sea cow, Metalbeard sea cow. Why didn't they call him Brickbeard? That would have made more sense. I don't know. Metalbeard sea cow, the giant pirate ship, is actually coming out. I think it's actually already out. It's not coming out with the March wave as I thought it was. Am I right?
I don't know. I'll find out. But something that I do have to say is I cannot believe that they're choosing to 1, release these sets after the movie, and 2, release these sets after the movie. These 4 sets, these giant, overblown, expensive sets. I think they could have distributed it a bit better between the winter wave and this swap out 1 or 2. Save maybe a couple of the civilian vehicles or something for the summer wave. Balance things out a bit, because they're all giant sets, like $80+ last I checked.
Actually, no. The construction mech is 60. The dropship is 80, and then Benny's spaceship is 100.
Okay.
Which is insane, because when I first watched the movie and I saw Benny's spaceship, I was like, oh hey, I remember hearing that that's one of the summer wave sets.
Metalbeards is coming out on February 17th.
I might actually get that because it's kind of cool. And then when I saw
$250.
Yay. Benny's spaceship. When I first saw it, I was kind of interested, and then I saw that it's 100, and I was like, nah, it's not worth it. I was hoping it'd be like 60.
But it is worth it. Price to part ratio.
I know, but still, it's like, for those who have nostalgia for the old space themes and stuff, it's a good set to buy, but I wouldn't get it. Of the 3 March sets that are coming out, I'm only interested in getting the police dropship. The construction mech does not interest me at all, and Benny's spaceship is too expensive for my liking. And then, of course, keep calling him Brickbeard. Metalbeard sea cow. Well, I am interested in it. I do not have $250. I do actually have more than that, but I'm not willing to take $250 out of what I have right now, because it would mean going down on some of the Star Wars sets I'm planning on getting. So that'll be put on hold, maybe even until Black Friday when it goes down, because $250 even for a giant set, it just feels like a lot to be spending on one thing.
I thought it was a UCS set. Or not UCS, like D2C.
What?
Is it direct to consumer, or is it actually in stores?
I don't know, but
because I doubt they're gonna discount it if it's D2C. Just saying.
I don't know. It's always hard to tell. But I'd imagine because it's technically part of the movie, and people probably saw it and they want to be able to go to the store and get it. I'm gonna guess it's probably not gonna be at every like typical Walmart, Target. It might be at Toys R Us. It'll definitely be at the Lego Mall. Dang it, why am I forgetting what it's called? Imagination State.
Yeah.
The Imagination Center, whatever you call it. Now. I used to call it Legoland, and then it's like everyone's correcting me saying no, it's the Imagination Center, whatever.
Yes.
I call it Legoland. They'll probably have it there. So here's hoping it goes on sale, because I'm not sure if I'm still interested in getting it if it's gonna stay $250, because it seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
It's worth it still.
Why aren't you planning on getting any of the Lego movie sets?
Because I don't buy system for one.
Not at all.
Not at all. The only system set I've gotten in years, ever since Ninjago's first wave, was the Samurai Mech, and I got that for free. And I tried buying some system sets when Ninjago came out because it interested me. Just couldn't get into it because I'm so ingrained in the construction mentality. And then the Lego movie sets are too expensive for me. This is the problem. A lot of the sets are those civilian vehicles, which, spoiler alert, tune me out if you haven't watched the movie, show up for like 2 seconds, and we don't actually see them transform or anything in the movie.
Yeah.
And they seem irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, and they're like $30 each. Then there's the Western sets, which are small and insignificant. The Super Cycle Chase looks cool. I would get that if anything. That'd probably be the only set I'd get.
That is the one that most interested me.
And then everything upwards from there is just too expensive or lackluster, like Lord Business's Evil Lair. That's whatever.
Lame.
And then there's the spaceship, which I would get if anything, but it doesn't really interest me. The police dropship is probably the only other set I'd consider getting, but I'm probably not.
I like it a lot because it comes with 7 minifigures.
Exactly, and the minifigures of inclusion are very good as well.
It has the Green Ninja. I've been wanting an excuse to get a Ninjago minifigure without actually buying a Ninjago set. Then, of course, the coolest of all, Johnny Thunder. Mm-hmm. That was just epic. I forget what the third one is, but I know it comes with 4 of the police or the super secret police drones, and that's
Batman.
Awesome.
Batman comes.
Oh yeah, Batman. I wish Lego would put as many clone minifigures with gunships as they did put the drones in their Lego movie sets. Because seriously, if a gunship came with 4 clones, that would actually be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's hoping I can actually fit them all in the dropship.
Probably can.
Because based off the pictures I've seen, I know you can have 2 in the cockpit area, and then I don't know how many can fit in the inside. But I'm actually getting a few more from other sets, so I'm hoping I can fit them all in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually putting up a ton of new shelves in my room in order to fit stuff, because I am running out of space. I'm going to put another shelf up for my Lego movie sets, and a couple more shelves. One for my Lego Star Wars sets, the ones I'm planning on getting. I am planning on getting at least one of every single of the Star Wars 2014, I guess you could call them spring sets.
Gotta get the Rebel set, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about the summer sets, but
Ghost,
the winter
Phantom.
Thank you, Meso, for showing me exactly why I'm not going to get them.
Well.
But yeah, of the ones that of the winter sets, I'm planning on getting at least one of every single set, and mini multiples, mostly of the smaller ones. I'm getting at least 2 of every battle pack, a couple of the Vulture droids, a couple of the droid gunships, because those are epic, and I think that's it for all the doubles. Oh yeah, I'm also getting 3 of the Battlon Seleucami sets.
So you're just rolling in the dough.
I'm actually pushing it right now. Just barely got enough for everything. But yeah, and with that, I think I might jump into segment 2.
Let's do it.
Trying to pick which one should be segment 2.
Sets. Wait. Oh, no, probably Star Trek.
Okay. Since you spoiled it already, yeah, let's go to segment 2. Star Trek. I don't have a ton to say about this because I did a lot of talking last week, but a few things I want to add. I'm putting up another shelf in my room as well to display my Star Trek stuff, which I'm going to be getting. As Meso does not know, I signed up for a subscription.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You told me off air.
And I'm getting 1 Starship every 2 weeks, something like that. It's 2 every month, and I think they send them together, but basically 1 every 2 weeks. And I will be doing reviews of those in March, More information next Saturday, or not tomorrow, but a week from now, assuming you're listening on Friday. And I will be doing a special episode explaining more about the new plan for Facecast, because there are a lot of new things that I would like to add on top of the Facecast podcast episodes and the specials. So more information about that later. I am putting up a new shelf for the Star Wars, the Starships that I'm getting, and that is pretty much it on Star Trek. That was a fast topic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also finished Voyager yesterday, so that was kind of cool.
Huh. Good job.
Yeah, probably don't even know what that is.
I would imagine it involves somebody taking a voyage. Am I close? At all?
Everything's about voyages. To boldly go where no one has gone before. But it's a big...
The word voyage is not used in that phrase. Try again next time, Jove. Try again next time.
Whatever. So, I watched all of Next Generation, all of Deep Space Nine, and I just finished Voyager. So that makes about 21 seasons worth of Star Trek that I've watched in the past year, which is an amazing feat.
GG.
Yep. And I'm going to be depressed when I'm done with it, because I'm going to be like, what am I going to watch now?
Oh no.
Because all of the good TV shows are disappearing. I have literally not found myself interested in any TV shows since the Clone Wars.
Aww.
And the Clone Wars ended. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's kind of sad, because Legend of Korra is terrible. And that's about the only other one I watched, and I got really bored of that fast. So yeah. That's pretty much it for that. Segment 3. Lego 2014 summer sets.
Ah, yes. It's a bit of a shame this episode's being recorded when it is, because like 4 days from now, New York Toy Fair will have super HD pictures of all the sets.
And we can definitely discuss that in the next episode, but
yeah, well, I can.
This can be a preview to the stuff that we talk about, and yeah. Do you want to do a little introduction to this? Because I don't know that much.
Okay, sure, why not? So, Nuremberg Toy Fair, way back in January. We're a little late with this news. How long ago was this? Like 3 weeks? The Nuremberg Toy Fair provided pictures of most all of the summer 2014 LEGO sets from a bunch of different themes, notable exceptions being the summer wave of Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy sets for obvious reasons, movie spoilers. Normal Star Wars sets pictures were also not taken, apparently, but we do have some pictures of the Rebels sets for that wave. And then everything else was there pretty much, including such beloved themes as Legends of Chima, Hero Factory, Ninjago, new lines like Ultra Agents, which are sparking quite a lot of discussion. And yeah, where do you think we should start, Jove?
I think we should just jump in with some of the new... Do you think we should jump in with the new themes?
Yeah, let's do it. Ultra Agents.
Okay, so yeah. When I first saw these pictures, I actually found out about this from a friend of mine that goes to a co-op that I do, and he's been known for bringing me information that is not exactly reliable, so I kind of blew him off at first. And then I was browsing through Wikipedia and saw some of these sets and said to myself, oh, hey, it's actually real. And
this is a very polarizing theme. Either people love it or people hate it. I haven't seen much middle ground.
I just think it's weird. I don't really have much of an interest in it. I mean, I don't hate it, but...
Then you're the first middle ground person I've seen.
It feels like it's, I don't know, like a jumble of a bunch of other themes. Of the 6 sets that I see, I think it's 6 sets, yeah. I see the biggest one, the giant It's not really 18-wheeler. A giant truck thing.
I'll get the names of these sets for you, but keep going.
It looks way too much like the one from Agents, the original Agents theme. It looks almost exactly like it, except it's black and it's got a few other changes to it. But it almost feels like when Mega Bloks will rip off or not Mega Bloks, like another series will rip off Lego and design a set that's like really similar to it.
Well, I'm sure there's enough different in there to constitute a new release.
But it doesn't really feel.
There's other vehicles. There's like a mech. There's a plane. There's a car. And there's another car.
The mech is weird. The car is weird. The plane is cheesy.
Well, that's your opinion.
As for the other sets, I see a large green vehicle, of which I am not sure really what I think. It looks to me like something out of Halo, to be honest.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? I like the propellers. They're made of those action figure pieces that can spin around, and it gives a nice look.
Yeah. This whole theme just looks weird to me. The agents themselves don't really have matching colors. It's like random colors here and there, and I don't like that. And
here are the names. You have Riverside Raid, and that is the smallest. Yeah, it's the car dune buggy thing. Looks fairly generic. There's Trimmer Track Infiltration. So again, with the Earth, with the weather, natural disaster themes. Yeah, it's the fist tank. Then there's Inferno Interception, the fire guy with the somewhat cool-looking light blue vehicle that can flip up into a hovercraft. There's Toxicita's Toxic Meltdown, which is the yellow flying helicopter. There's Hurricane Heist, which is the green vehicle, and then there's Ultra Agents Mission HQ, which is obviously the truck.
It's like the Mobile Command Center. The Riverside thing is kind of generic, so I'm not even going to talk about that one. The tank, I think, looks really, really weird. I mean, it's a tank with fists.
It does look very strange.
Really, really poor coloring. I can imagine this is going to be like in the $30 range, which is... Do you have the prices for them?
I have the European prices.
Okay, go ahead with the European. We can estimate.
£9.99. 10 pounds for Riverside Raid. £18 for Trimmer Track. £25 for Inferno Interception. $35 for Toxicita. $50 for Hurricane Heist, and $80 for Mission HQ.
That sounds about right in terms of American prices, actually. If it's obviously going to be higher.
Yeah.
If only the Riverside, whatever. That's definitely not worth 10. That's worth like 5. I swear, if they make that 12 or 13 in the US, I'm just going to be like, no. It has like 50 pieces. Not even close to that much. That's like more of a rip-off than the axe. And then the fist tank thing, whatever you call it, should be 20. The Inferno chase should be 30. The helicopter thing should be 40. The hurricane thing should be 50.
I've got it. Riverside Raid is $12.
Oh,
Trimmer Track is $20. It does have 250 pieces though.
That's not bad for that. The Riverside thing is a rip-off.
Inferno is $30.
That's about right.
$300. Toxicita's is $40.
Yay! I was right again. 50 for the.
What do you?
50 or 60. The hurricane thing, I'm guessing 50 or 60. 50,
70.
70? Okay, that's too much.
It has a transforming thing though, but no, price to part is not good. It's $589.
Oh.
And there's Ultra Agent is 100, but it does have over 1,000. So.
Okay. The everything except for the Riverside, the river one, the river one should be 5. The Hurricane Heist or whatever you call it should be 50, and the Mobile Commands, the HQ should be 80.
It's like they know everybody loves the Hurricane Heist the most, so they jacked up the price. Also,
I disagree.
The person in the Hurricane Heist has like pink hair. Do you see that? The villain?
Yeah. Is that the villain?
I don't know. Yeah, now that I think it's probably the hero. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the person in Toxikita has green hair. There's weird stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on.
This is just a weird theme. I have a feeling it's just gonna flop and fail horribly, to be honest. Because
people are loving it. People are eating it up.
It's only got 6 sets for the first wave.
Let's continue on. Let's transition, I think.
What I was gonna say is, what do you think we should talk about next? Which theme should be next?
Let's gloss over HF real quick. Mention it.
Sounds good to me. Can you, link the pictures again?
Sure, here's the one big picture, and then in my gallery there was another one of Queen Beast, which was cut off in that picture. And the deal with HF, for those that aren't aware, part 2 of Invasion from Below is this subterranean cave system thing where they're venturing underground, and it's all just a bucket full of fun. And
literally, it's a bucket full of fun. You get a bunch of Legos
yes,
in a bucket.
people that didn't like the first wave will probably find the second wave more appealing. If you like the first wave, you'll probably still like the second wave. Because the thing with wave 2 is when they go underground, the reasoning in the special was, we need new battle machines that are more able to move around down here.
Oh my gosh, it's Exoforce!
So they choose battle machines for maneuverability that are these weird, heavy quadruped walkers that don't look like they're more mobile at all. They look less mobile, but they do make for some cool looking sets.
Oh my gosh, that's weird looking.
Most notably, there's Surge and Raka's thing, which is this 4-legged thing with a detachable plane that looks rather strange. That one's a bit polarizing. What do you think of it?
I'm just looking at all of them right now. Trying to discern between the first wave and the second wave. Obviously, the ones with the cocoon things are from the second wave.
Surge and Raka's combat machine.
I think that looks weird. But ironically enough, the colors go well together because Raka is yellow and Surge is blue, so...
Yeah.
And,
there's Bulk's drill machine. I like that one to a degree.
Meh.
Looks bulky, has a flipping drill which has a cannon on one end, drill on the other.
It's funny because he's Bulk and his vehicle's Bulk. No, that wasn't funny.
That's fitting. That's how it should be, but he's never had sets that match his name. There was maybe one where it was sufficiently bulky. Then there's Tunneler Beast versus Surge, the small red guy for $10.
Is it the blue one?
Yeah. Wait, no. Tunneler Beast is the red one with the
red
blue
with
minifigure.
Red with some green and black?
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
It looked okay. Small, but okay.
Generic.
Not humanoid, so +1 for that. Custom
and then there's the
+2.
giant... Which one's next?
Crystal Beast versus Bulk, the trans blue one.
That one looks mildly interesting.
Mainly for parts, though. Because he's one of the more humanoid, boring people. IMO.
I like trans blue.
Yeah, there's a ton of it this year between this and Chima. Then there's, get this, Breeze Flea Machine.
No.
Flea as in, like, fleas.
Yes, I get it.
And it has this thing on a thread, what it looks like, and it's a hook that can launch out like a flick fire missile and grab the cocoon. That's kind of the...
Oh, like, why didn't you use the new launcher?
Yeah,
It'd be
right?
Perfect! I'm not kidding. That would be the perfect addition, because then it would actually fire.
I know, right? And then there's Raka Crawler Machine, this weird, small, insignificant, shouldn't exist contraption that, while it doesn't look bad, it's very...
Why does Raka always get 2 vehicles?
Very good question. He was in 3 sets, 2 vehicles. At least it's not Evo. He gets 3 vehicles and he's in 4 sets.
And then, of course, this Queen... What's this big set called?
Queen Beast.
Looks pretty good. That looks... That looks like something from Neo Shifters, to be frank. You know what Neo Shifters is?
Yeah, I don't think
It's
so.
like a Mega Bloks theme. It was like Transformers plus Bionicle. It was actually kind of cool. Every character rolled up into a ball sort of shape. They're actually kind of cool. For a while, I was interested in them because they were cheaper than Bionicle was, and they're essentially the same thing. They're like Bionicle plus Transformers, and they had this one set. It was like a giant base thing, and it had this little crawling vehicle, and it kind of looks like that, I guess.
I think it looks quite neat. If
Do you have the
terrible
prices?
posing, yes, I do.
Please tell me the Queen Beast is less than 40.
Yes, it's 35.
Oh,
I think maybe 30. We don't know for certain.
35 seems like a weird price for HF.
It's very weird. Their prices are weird. It's because they've slowly been increasing the piece counts in all the sets, especially now that there's minifigures involved, but it also means the prices are getting steadily higher. So Tunneler Beast and the Rocka Crawler are $10. Everything else is 15. And then the Surge and Rocka Combat Machine is 25.
What about the Queen Beast? 35?
That's what we think.
We don't know yet.
Not officially, I don't believe.
I am gonna guess then that it's 40 or 50.
No, never.
Watch.
They have
Watch.
priced
It'll
at
be 40. It'll be 40.
I think it's 35.
Cause it's like this is like the closing wave of Fear Factory, we think, right?
In theory, yes.
So it would make sense to release a giant set that costs more than anything else for the end of the theme, correct?
Except that set isn't all that giant. Parts count wise only places.
Well, it's got like two things. It's got the Evo thing and the
Here, let me. I'm gonna try to find out. We may know for certain.
It doesn't matter to me too much. If you want to do that while I discuss the next thing.
I'll check brick set while you move on, but first think of the wave. Do you think it's okay?
I'm gonna skip Chima because it really does not interest me at all. So I'm gonna jump into another theme that kind of interests me. That's new. It's called Mixels.
Yes.
And Lego decided to release this. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like Legos but Pokemon. It's like Lego Pokemon. And I really, really hope they design like a card game to go with it, because that'd be kind of fun.
Yep.
So yeah.
Found it.
Lego...
We do know. It's 217 pieces, $35. And that's like smaller than some of the biggest HF sets. Anyway, carry on.
So, Mixels, it's this little theme that Lego decided to start releasing. And basically what it is the first wave has 3 types, and each one of these types comes with 3 characters from these types.
There's Infernites, the
Electrites, and the Cragsters. They're like
Cragsters.
Crag or the Cragsters.
Yep.
I just like calling them the cave type. So it's basically, I can picture Lego putting a card game with this, and it would actually be kind of fun. And basically what it is, there are 3 in each series, or not 3. There are 3 types in each series, and each type has 3 characters, and all 3 of the characters from each type can be combined to form a larger creature.
And, it is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But it's insanely cool because the pieces are cool. They're like small little creatures. They're only like $5. I could picture myself going somewhere and buying this, just like an impulse buy rather than planning out everything, because I hate having to plan out everything that I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's almost like the Lego collectible minifigures, but it's a little bit more than that. And I'm definitely going to be getting all of the first wave ones, and hopefully some from Series 2 and 3, which we already have pictures for as well.
The gimmick is that one set per trio comes with a Nixel, which are their adversaries, these small
I saw the little black
people.
ones.
Yeah.
How many actually come with them?
One character per wave will always be guaranteed to come with a Nixel. So in the first wave, I believe it's Flane, I think, maybe, always comes with a Nixel. Or maybe not. What the dude...
They're kind of cool.
Yeah, they're small
black ones,
people.
But they're kind of weird.
Oh, and today, it's funny, we actually got the tribe names for the Series 2 people, I believe.
Do we have the names of the actual tribes?
Yes.
What are they called?
The blue ones are Frosticons. Orange are the Stretchers.
The what?
Stretchers.
Is it spelled any differently, or
No,
is it actually
Stretchers. And then the brown is the Fang Gang.
I'm sorry, Meso. Could you repeat that so I know for a fact that it's not made up?
The Fang Gang.
One word or two?
Two.
The Fang Gang. Let me guess. They're a gang with fangs.
Yeah, they all have teeth.
They're a gang with fangs, and Lego has no idea how to name it.
Yeah, they're very strange. But the theme is very strange, so it's fitting.
Yeah, but it doesn't...
I watched some clips from the show. It's like atrociously bad, but that's fine. If the sets are, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe for a younger demographic.
Is it funny? Is it hilariously awful so much that it's actually funny?
No.
Okay.
It's like a generic cartoon, but by today's cartoon standards, with no plot and just random slapstick antics. But without the nostalgia of like the older days.
Is it better than Chima started out as?
Debatable. Because in Mixels it isn't a full show, it's like shorts of random antics, like 2-minute long things. But the sets are cool.
Yep. I love the little ball joints. I hope Lego releases that and more, because I don't want to take apart my Mixels. I want to get them anyway.
You gotta combine them. Mix, max, etc.
I'm actually not going to do the combination models. I'm hoping to find a place to put them in. I'm actually going to just put them all the small ones. And
so you're going to buy Mixels and not mix them. You are a interesting person.
I mean, I'll mix them, but when I'm done and I actually display them, I'm not going to do the full ones, because then it doesn't use all the pieces, and then I'm going to lose the extra pieces.
You got to fix it with a mix it, as they say in the show.
Did they actually say that?
Yes. Anyway.
Why, Lego? Why?
What's next?
I think Star Wars should be next, unless
Ghost Phantom. What do you think? From Rebels.
I think you jumped in way too fast.
There's no lead up. It's Ghost and Phantom.
That's pretty much it. You're right. So there is a list of sets that are coming out that I have lost because I'm a noob.
GG.
And I'm going to find them again because I'm not a noob. So we have the Phantom, the Snowspeeder B-Wing, Jedi Hunter Frontier, what? Mos Eisley Cantina, the Ghost, AT-AT, Imperial Star Destroyer, and then the Advent Calendar, which nobody cares about yet. Of course, the only ones we have pictures of are the Ghost and the Phantom. And we know that both of these are from the upcoming Star Wars Rebels series. I'm going to do the Phantom first because it's smaller. Okay, so the Phantom is 25. The Phantom's $25? The little one's $25?
Yup.
No, that thing should be like
that 12. TV show price increase.
Let me guess. The Ghost is going to be $120. Let me check. Let me find out if Lego is trying to rip us off again. Oh, wouldn't you know it's 90?
It's not
the
that
thing
bad.
Should be like, no, it should be 60. The thing's
maybe by yesteryear's standards, Jove, but things have changed.
Screw change. Prices are too high.
Pshaw.
And based off the pictures, it looks like it has 4 minifigures, of which one is blacked out that you can't really see, and I don't see any that are actually included in the set. That you can actually see. But I remember discussing this when we did the Star Wars Rebels, when we saw the pictures and we did some summary, and Meso made the amazing observation of the beautiful blue, which lines up with the the great shade of black.
Ah,
You
yes.
remember that line?
I do, in fact.
It looks really like the Millennium Falcon. I
Yeah.
can't really describe it a lot. It's got like random jumbles of ugly colors mixed together and random pods attached all over the place. I'm wondering how many of those actually detach. Whether the two side pods detach, how many figures can actually fit in. It's hard to say without actually being able to see better pictures. So, I think that pretty much wraps the episode up.
Wow. What an episode it has been.
I
1
know.
year.
Yup. So for those of you who have been listening the whole time, or those of you who haven't been listening the whole time, I don't know why you wouldn't have been listening the whole time.
Got
But
bored?
yeah, this is the 27th episode of Facecast, and it is our 1 year anniversary. It is also the episode on which we hit 200,000 view mark and almost 300 subscribers. We're at 297, I think. So go subscribe, and maybe by the time this is released, we'll have 300.
That'd just be shway.
Yep.
You're making your way, Joe. You're making your way.
Making my way downtown.
No. Don't even do it.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. I am Joe14, and I was here with
Mesonak from the TTV podcast, bidding you all adieu once more.
And we will be having a special episode on Saturday, not tomorrow, a week from now, about the new format of Facecast that I will have. See ya.
See ya!